To be with you on a Monday afternoon.
Oh my
As we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Facing Milwaukee. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Jimmy Butler, Conley out there with Ellis. Then there's Griffin, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Parker. Shot clock at 6. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Parker's got the game going with his first points of the game for Milwaukee. Conley with it, outside Griffin. Picked by Vucevic. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. On defense, Atlanta. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The second chance effort. Monroe, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Vucevic a screen on Carter Williams. Off the pick. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Parker.
Oh, come on.
Tagged in off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Griffin. And then jammed down. He goes right over Craig Monroe. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Monroe with a screen on Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
No,
Atlanta with the ball. Ellis. They trail by 1. Shots good by Ellis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Screen by Monroe. Off the pick. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
I wanted to shoot it so bad.
Ellis kicks to Griffin. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
2K15, you probably
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Middleton outside. Parker left side. Let's go. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Parker's got 6. Parker's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Ellis dishes to Griffin. Screen by Ellis. Here's Butler. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Middleton the pass to Carter Williams. That's short off the rim. And Atlanta has possession. Feeds it to Vucevic.
Oh, I missed him by this.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Parker against Butler. Kicks it out to Ellis. And a miss there on the triple. Ellis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe.
He's like, I can't even make a 3 with Klay Thompson.
Monroe with a screen on Vucevic. 1:44 left in the first. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Butler against Middleton. Butler kicks to Vucevic. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Antetokounmpo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Now, here is Irving. There's a good screen. Great.
They're not here right now. Sorry about that. Hey, Jeremiah.
The three-pointer. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Parker. He has 6. Drummond knocks it. No good on the triple.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 2. Vasquez kicks to Parker.
Was a perfect release, or you released it early? They really need to fix that. They're acting like Klay
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. 23 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Irving. From past the arc, and the shot is good.
See, you can make it easy.
Irving's
as
got
long as
6.
you don't release late.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they've blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the court for Atlanta, Kyrie Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Love in at the power forward.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Mayo drives in.
Wow.
Here's Henson, and he dunks it down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Irving from long range. Atlanta again missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Milwaukee shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Bayless. A different look for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for John Henson. Chris Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Vasquez.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Wall kicks to Griffin. The dish to Beal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Griffin's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Left side, Antetokounmpo to the paint. Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Kicks it to Vucevic.
No.
Shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Monroe outside. Bayless the pass to Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Bayless. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. Jumper off the screen. Connects. The jumper drops.
Timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. Jabari Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Carter-Williams. There's the pick. Screen by Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter-Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. No good. Nice D from Griffin. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Wall wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton dishes to Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Butler kicks to Wall. Picked by Vucevic. Launches it. Again, the miss by Wall. Here's Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Monroe. Knocked loose. Beal with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Wall, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Parker. Griffin with some nice D.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Really
Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. To halt the run. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Parker's got 11 points. Here's Ellis. 1:14 left in the second quarter. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Monte Ellis shooting that one on Monroe. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Love comes in for Blake Griffin. Rudy Gay's checked in for Butler. And Irving subbed in for John Wall. Here's Ellis. The 19-footer is on the money. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Vasquez. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Drummond, the screen. 5 on the clock. No good from Irving.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You have to like what we're seeing from Jabari Parker.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Antetokounmpo out there with Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. And the pass to Parker. Back to Carter Williams. And yes, sir, that one drops. Carter Williams has got the first field goal of the second half for Milwaukee.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now Ellis. He's got 7. Off the screen. And Griffin slams it in.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Milwaukee trails by 4. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. Nice D from Griffin. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Butler's got 8.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Middleton against Ellis. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Pass to Carter Williams. From deep. Count that one. He's got 6.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, team.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Conley kicks to Griffin. Picked by Vucevic. Ellis against Middleton. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Monte Ellis. And Atlanta leads by 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Offensive rebound.
No.
Atlanta leading by 6. Over in the corner, Ellis. Excellent D there from Parker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
What body control. Even on the move, he still had the balance to knock it down.
Conley with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They set the pick. Here's Butler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Butler. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Milwaukee making a switch. Bayless is checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wall comes in for Michael Conley. And here is Carter Williams. He has 6. Here's Middleton, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Why?
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Thompson from long range. The shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe.
One pass to the Thompson. Pass to the Thompson.
Butler against Middleton.
Isn't that like 3 seconds?
Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Atlanta leading by 4. Thompson for 3. That's good. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Monroe. Vucevic with the block. Thompson inside the line. He drains the quick shot. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
.133 left here in the 3rd quarter. And Wall. Here we go now. Good. Wall's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And Bayless kicks to Carter Williams. Got a hand on it. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
The release is not
pass to Middleton.
Like. You have to release
Monroe right side.
Every time.
Runner in the lane. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Atlanta leading by 10. And Wall kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Thompson. Feeds it to Vucevic. Passes to Griffin. Block at 6. Over to the left wing. And Parker with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. A different look for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter Williams.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
And that one's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Atlanta leads by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Milwaukee trails by 10. On the court for Atlanta. Ellis is out there with Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Haywood in at the 4 spot. The shot's good from Henson.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Ellis has gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Now the dish to Henson. Kicks to Parker. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Beal. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Vasquez dishes to Henson. Clock at 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first one falls. Monroe's checked in for Parker.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Conley. Picked by Vucevic. From deep, Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Use that pick to get in close.
They should continue. to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Conley kicks to Ellis. Six to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Griffin.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Milwaukee trails by 8. Here's Vasquez. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Unloads from 9. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Atlanta with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the feed to Butler. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Vasquez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Doris Burke has an update. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And the first one drops.
At the line, Greg Monroe. 2 shots.
And so Monroe nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
On the wing, Ellis, defended by Middleton. To the middle, poked loose, stolen by Monroe. Now Carter Williams. He feeds it to Middleton. Henson, a screen on Conley. Middleton drives in. Vucevic with the block. Here's Ellis. That's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Conley against Monroe. Conley, the pass to Ellis. He kicks it to Griffin. Fader on the way in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Milwaukee.
Jabari Parker.
Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Monte Ellis. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
Middleton hits them both. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Conley with it. Picked by Vucevic. Outside Griffin. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 10. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Atlanta making a switch here. Irving's checked in. 1:44 left to play here in the 4th. Middleton dishes to Carter Williams. Shoots from 12. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
And that one's good, Irving.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 10. 1:11 left in the 4th. Carter Williams against Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. And that's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Atlanta leading by 8. Ellis, the pass to Butler. The rebound by Middleton. And Milwaukee has possession. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Parker. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's the floater. That's good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Ellis kicks to Griffin. Down low. Vucevic. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 11. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his 4th personal.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Jared Bayless. Taking
Both free throws good from Bayless. 11 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Vucevic setting the pick for Irving. Right side, Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Boy, Blake Griffin right now is on a roll.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Utah facing Atlanta. And so off the tip, it's Utah. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Hayward out there with Favors. Then it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Exum in at the point.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Conley for three, and he gets it to go. Conley's got the first points up on the board here for Atlanta. And it's Utah's ball. It's a three-point game. Dishes to Gobert. Hayward on the wing. Gobert the screen. Hayward goes in. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Hayward.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here is Conley. Picked by Griffin. Conley, the pass to Griffin. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Griffin's got his first points of the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Exum kicks to Favors. Great D that time from Griffin.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Ellis wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. On defense, Atlanta. Gobert the screen. Favors against Griffin. The three. Hayward can't hit.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Conley dishes to Vucevic. Butler from outside. Rebound, Utah.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Conley with it. Picked by Vucevic. Outside Griffin. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. On defense, Atlanta. And Ellis with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Yeah, Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game. The free throw off from Griffin. Utah trails by 3. Exum kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And that one's good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here is Conley. Outside Griffin. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Vucevic setting the pick for Ellis. Back to Griffin. Picked by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Butler missing. Up top, Favors. The dish to Burks. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Now here's Hayward. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gobert with a screen on Conley. Exum passes to Gobert. Burks kicks to Hayward. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so it's Atlanta with it. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. Ingles with the rebound. Here's Hood. He's covered by Thompson. Booker dishes to Ingles. Now Booker. Here's Burke. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Booker. Puts it up from 12. Cannot hit. Good D by Love. And Atlanta has possession. Gay passes to Drummond. Misses from short range.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Nobody near Gay. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
There's the pass to Hood. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Wiles. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. So it's Atlanta now. Irving kicks to Thompson. Puts up a 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. One-on-one fast break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
John Wall's checked in for Irving. Atlanta leading by 4. Now here's Wall. Oh. Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just waiting right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, dance
All right, the
team.
second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Vucevic is out there with Griffin. Then there's Bradley Beal. Look at that!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Hayward dishes to Exum. Gobert the screen. Hayward a screen on Wall. Shot clock at 6. Burks sets a screen for Exum. For 3, Hayward. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside, Wall. Pass to Griffin. With the shot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hayward on the wing. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Uses the glass to drop it in. Hayward's got 5 now.
Great move there. That spin just dusted off the defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Wall attacking. The 19-foot shot, and there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wall. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. And it's Utah's ball. And here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good by Favors.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And Wall kicks to Hayward. Picked by Vucevic. Just his first attempt. Gobert with the block. Now here's Exum. Covered by Wall. Favors with the screen. Feeds to Burks. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Atlanta leading by 4. Picked by Vucevic. Wall passes to Haywood. He feeds it to Vucevic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Wall, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Exum with it. Hayward a screen on Wall. Back to Hayward. Launches a 3. Haywood with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Atlanta. Irving comes in for John Wall. Utah also making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Rudy Gobert. And Trey Burke subbed in for Dante Exum. Picked by Vucevic. Irving dishes to Haywood. For Atlanta, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. The first free throw is good. Drummond's checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in, and so Haywood nails both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hayward goes in. Here's Burke. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 8. Ellis outside. He kicks to Haywood. Ring shot on the way. And that one's good.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Rudy Gay's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Utah also making some changes. Lyle comes in for Derek Favors. Rodney Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Here's Hood. They get it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Good on the second free throw. 1:49 left in the first half. Now Ellis looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked by Haywood. Ellis kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to Irving. There's the triple. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Burke. Pass to Booker. The feed to Ingles. Passes it to Booker. 13 feet away. Rebound Atlanta.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Dishes to Irving. 1:02 left now here in the second. Haywood, the pass to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Haywood, no good. Utah trails by 9. Now here's Burke. There's the dish to Hood. Another miss by Utah. Ellis outside. Back to Gay. Drummond the screen. Gay drives in. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed. And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Klay Thompson.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Here's Burke. And the shot is long.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
No problems knocking that one down. 6 points for Gay.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build.
The clock runs out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dance Team.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Exum is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Favors, and it's Hayward, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Atlanta leading by 12. Down low. Here's Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's got 8 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now here's Burks. Defense right on him. Back to Favors. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Conley penetrating. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Atlanta team ball. 3 points, Tornadoes.
Thompson inside the line. The shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Kicks it to Hayward. 11 feet away. Haywood with the rebound.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Timeout.
Start it.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Favors attacking. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Drummond the screen. Shoots off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Michael Conley.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Utah trails by 13. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Favors with a screen on Gay. Hayward dishes to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Exum kicks to Favors. Now the pass to Burks. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Oh, and here comes Gay all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
They get the rebound. Gobert powered down with both hands.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And here's Burks. Shoots off the step back. No luck. Good D by Thompson. Atlanta leading by 15. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hayward kicks to Exum. Haywood with the block. Gay outside. The three-pointer no good. Utah trails by 15. Exum with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nice shot by Gobert.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged. They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Utah calls timeout. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Trey Burks subbed in for Dante Exum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Ingles. He's guarded by Ellis. There's a screen. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Love. Picked by Vucevic. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Utah with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Booker, and it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Kevin Love. That's his first personal foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Lyles. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Wall passes to Love, and that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Burke, covered by Wall. Burke, the pass to Lyles. On its way from Hayward for two. No good.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Utah trails by 13. Ellis is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Vucevic. And it's Griffin in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And stolen by Burke. And now Utah, fast break. Vucevic with the block, and they're able to recover. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. So we'll see Alec Burks go to the free throw line here. That's on Monte Ellis. Atlanta making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Dante Exum comes in for Trey Burke. Ellis played in with a nice touch off the glass. And Atlanta leads by 10.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
That's his first personal foul.
Favors with the screen. Burks dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Favors, knocks loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Utah trails by 10. Exum kicks to Favors. Feeds it to Burks. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Haywood with the block. All alone. And it's Butler with the jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Exum passes to Favors. He feeds it to Burks. He kicks it to Exum. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Cannot hit. And Atlanta will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Butler with room to shoot. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Utah trails by 12. Exum with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pass to Gobert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Gobert's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. That's good. And Atlanta leads by 12.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward dishes to Burks. Knocks down the 3 ball. Burks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Hayward goes in, and Butler sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Hayward kicks to Exum. Hayward on the wing, defended by Butler.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
It's deflected and stolen by Favors. Here's Hayward. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And really a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love
it. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. Haywood, the pass to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 10. 1:21 left here in the 4th quarter. .121 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Gobert the screen. Gobert with a screen for Exum. He dishes it to Gobert. No good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Atlanta leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Atlanta.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It sure is. It sure is. Looking at the game for Hayward, 9 points and 5 assists.
Irving attacking, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Hayward against Butler. Hayward goes in. Another miss by Utah.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And the layup's good off the glass. Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Haywood gets the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Favors with a screen on Butler. Hayward kicks to Favors. Haywood with the block. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball.
It's Wall with the drive. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
Spencer. That's his second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line, Rodney Hood. 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Spencer Haywood.